Richard Linklater's latest movie Hitman, which offers a humorous insight into the life of an unlikely undercover agent, is somewhat based on a true story. Starring Glen Powell, the movie focuses on an undercover officer who moonlights as a hitman, arresting those who attempt to hire his services to kill. He is skilled in his work and is convincing in the characters he portrays throughout each job. His latest mission involves a young woman who hires his services to save her from her abusive husband. As he attempts to carry out his mission, he finds himself falling in love with her, which complicates matters. Since it premiered at the 80th Venice International Film Festival, Hitman has received positive reviews for its cast, screenplay, and directing. It received a 6-minute standing ovation at its initial premiere and has been regarded as a new highlight in Richard Linklater's directing career, via Deadline. Critics have regarded it as a humorously dark thriller and an excellent adaptation of the true story it was based on. The 2023 thriller focuses on a skilled hitman, Gary Johnson, who has been sought after by many to kill certain individuals. What these people who hire him don't know is that he is secretly an undercover agent for the police. Johnson's work usually leads to him arresting those who attempt to hire his services. Throughout the movie, he takes on multiple identities to fool those who contact him. The main story of Hitman originated in an article written by Skip Hollandsworth for the Texas Monthly in 2001. In the article, Hollandsworth detailed how Johnson was able to keep a low profile with his neighbors, while, all the while, working with the police as a fake hitman. Director, Richard Linklater, a friend of Hollandsworth, read the article when it was first published. It was during the COVID-19 pandemic that he and Hollandsworth discussed the idea of adapting the article into a movie, and they began working alongside Glen Powell on the adaptation, screenplay, and its cast, via Variety. In Hitman, Glen Powell plays the lead role of Gary Johnson, the secret hitman, whose life is described in Hollandsworth's article. Johnson was born in Louisiana and served as a police officer for a year in Vietnam before returning to the United States and finding work as an investigator for a district attorney's office. He began working as an undercover agent in 1989 when the police ordered him to disguise himself as a hitman for a woman who was searching to find somebody to kill her husband. The woman was subsequently sentenced to a lengthy time in prison, and Johnson continued his work as a fake hitman for hire, via Texas Monthly. To the outside world, Johnson maintained the public figure of an ordinary, unassuming man, caring for his pet cats and polite to his neighbors. Those who hired his services as a hitman saw him as a mysterious loner, who always accepts the offer given to him, and says he will take care of the problem. In his article, Skip Hollandsworth described the real Gary Johnson as the Laurence Olivier of the field and a skilled actor who could easily fit into any role he was given. His colleagues likened him to a chameleon who always managed to fool anybody he came across.